Let me ask you something uncomfortable. If getting a good job was the key to financial freedom, why are so many educated, hardworking, full-time employees still living paycheck to paycheck? If salary was the answer, why do raises feel good for 3 months, then disappear into thin air? And if working harder truly guaranteed wealth, why are some of the hardest working people you know still financially stressed? Stay with me, because in this video, we're going to break down the salary trap, the invisible system that quietly keeps millions of people financially stuck. And before you assume this is another quit your job rant, it's not. This is about understanding the rules of the game so you can finally start playing it differently. If you're serious about escaping financial stress, hit the like button right now. Not for the algorithm, but as a commitment to yourself that you're ready to think differently about money. Now let's talk about the trap. From childhood, most of us were handed a script. Go to school, get good grades, get a degree, get a stable job, work hard, get promoted, retire at 60. That script sounds safe, responsible, logical. But here's the problem. That script was designed for stability, not wealth. And stability and wealth are not the same thing. A salary is predictable. It feels secure. It gives you structure. But it also does something dangerous. It caps your upside while leaving your downside fully exposed. Let me explain. When you earn a salary, your income is fixed within a narrow range. You might get a 5% raise, maybe 10% if you're exceptional, but your expenses, they are not capped. Rent goes up, food prices go up, fuel goes up, school fees increase, unexpected emergencies happen, your income climbs a staircase, your expenses take an elevator, and that gap is where financial stress lives. But it gets deeper than inflation. The salary system trains you to trade time for money. You wake up, you commute, you work fixed hours. You are paid for availability and effort, not ownership. If you stop working, the income stops. That's not financial freedom. That's dependency with a monthly invoice. Now, before you get defensive, this isn't an attack on jobs. Jobs are important. Jobs can be honorable. Jobs can build skills. But if your only income source is a salary, you are playing a fragile financial game. One income source, one point of failure. Imagine a chair with one leg. That's what a salary-only financial life looks like. And here's where the trap tightens. Every time your salary increases, your lifestyle expands with it. You get a raise. You upgrade your apartment. You upgrade your car. You upgrade your phone. You upgrade your taste. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it's one of the most powerful forces keeping people broke at higher income levels. There are people earning what you once dreamed of earning, and they are still stressed. Why? Because expenses grow to match income. If you make $1,000 a month, you'll find a way to spend $1,000. If you make $5,000 a month, you'll find a way to spend $5,000. Without financial discipline and investment strategy, more income just means bigger bills. Now, here's something most people never notice. The salary system makes you feel rich temporarily, but keeps you poor structurally. You feel rich on payday, but structurally, you own nothing that produces income. Your job pays you. Your car costs you. Your house costs you. Your subscriptions cost you. Very few things pay you back. And that's the real difference between being paid and being financially free. The wealthy focus on ownership. Ownership of businesses. Ownership of equity. Ownership of assets that generate cash flow. Employees focus on earning. Earning is active. Ownership is leverage. When you earn, you work for money. When you own, money works for you. That's a completely different game. Now let's talk about another hidden mechanism, taxation. In many systems around the world, salary income is taxed first. You earn. The government takes a portion, then you spend what's left. But business owners and investors often operate differently. They earn through entities. They deduct expenses. They reinvest. They optimize taxes legally. This isn't conspiracy thinking, it's structural design. The system rewards risk, ownership, and capital allocation more than it rewards employment. So if you only operate as an employee, you are playing by the most taxed, least leveraged rulebook. Now I want you to think carefully about this next point. A salary conditions your psychology. You get used to certainty. You expect a fixed amount every month. You plan around predictability. And while predictability feels safe, it slowly reduces your risk tolerance. You become afraid to experiment, afraid to start something, afraid to invest, afraid to negotiate aggressively, because the salary becomes your comfort zone, and comfort zones rarely create wealth. Let's go deeper. Companies aim to maximize productivity while minimizing labor costs. That's not evil, it's business. Your salary is calculated based on market value, not your personal needs. If your rent doubles, your employer doesn't automatically double your pay. If your child needs medical treatment, your salary doesn't automatically increase. Your financial life and your employer's compensation structure are not aligned. That's why relying solely on a salary is risky, even if the company is stable. And here's another uncomfortable truth. Most people don't have a money problem. They have a leverage problem. Leverage is the ability to multiply effort. Technology is leverage. Capital is leverage. People are leverage. Media is leverage. A salary limits leverage because your income is tied to your personal hours. You cannot scale yourself infinitely. There are only 24 hours in a day. But a business can sell 1,000 products while you sleep. An investment can grow without your daily effort. A piece of content online can generate income repeatedly. That's leverage. And the salary system rarely teaches you how to build it. Instead, it teaches you how to qualify for higher salaries, degrees, certifications, promotions. Climbing the corporate ladder is still climbing a structure someone else owns. Now let's address the biggest fear. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Quit my job? No, that's not the point. The point is not to hate your salary. The point is to stop worshiping it. Your job should fund your escape plan, not become your identity. Your salary should be seed capital. Use it to build investments, start a side business, acquire assets, develop monetizable skills. The salary becomes dangerous only when it's your only strategy. Here's a powerful mindset shift. Instead of asking, how can I get a raise? Start asking, how can I own something? Ownership changes everything. If you own equity in a company, you benefit from growth. If you own real estate, you benefit from appreciation and rent. If you own digital products, you benefit from scale. If you own intellectual property, you benefit from replication. Ownership creates upside that salary alone cannot. Now let's talk about debt, because this is where the system tightens the trap. The moment you get a stable salary, financial institutions trust you. They offer credit cards, car loans, mortgages, consumer loans. And because your income looks predictable, you qualify. But debt backed by salary is still fragile. Lose the job, and the debt remains. And now the salary is no longer just income, it's collateral. The system becomes self-reinforcing. You need the job to service the debt. You keep the job because of the debt. You can't take risks because of the debt. And suddenly, freedom feels irresponsible. That's how golden handcuffs are created. Now I want you to pause and reflect. If your job disappeared tomorrow, how long could you survive without stress? 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. If that question makes you uncomfortable, that discomfort is information. It means the structure needs reinforcement. This is why building multiple income streams is not a luxury. It's financial survival strategy. And no, this doesn't mean becoming a millionaire overnight. It means starting small, freelancing, consulting, selling digital services, investing consistently, building an audience, The first extra $100 you make outside your salary will change your psychology. It proves you are not dependent on one pipeline, and that psychological shift is powerful. Let's talk about time. A salary often locks your most energetic hours into someone else's priorities. You give your best mental energy to your employer. Then you try to build your dreams when you're tired. That's why many people feel stuck. Energy allocation matters. If you want out of the salary trap, you must treat your evenings and weekends as asset building time, not just recovery time. Even one focused hour per day compounds massively over years. Think long term. The system works slowly, but compounding works slowly too, until it doesn't. Investing $200 monthly may feel small, but over 10 to 20 years with consistent returns, that becomes significant. The salary trap keeps you focused on monthly survival. Wealth requires long-term vision. Now, here's a retention moment. Lean in for this. The real trap is not the salary. It's the belief that salary equals security. True security comes from low fixed expenses, high savings rate, income diversification, asset ownership, financial literacy. You can earn a high salary and still be insecure. You can earn a moderate salary and be strategically building freedom. The difference is awareness. And if you've made it this far in the video, you're already ahead of most people, because most people never question the system. They just participate in it. Drop a comment below. Are you building anything outside your salary right now? Even if it's small, I want to know. Let's close with this. The salary system isn't evil. It's just incomplete. It was built for industrial age stability, not modern financial independence. If you rely on it alone, you limit your potential. But if you use it strategically, as fuel rather than foundation, it becomes powerful. So here's your action plan. Step 1. Track your expenses. Know your burn rate. Step 2. Build a 3 to 6 month emergency fund. Step 3. Start one income stream outside your job. Step 4. Invest consistently in assets. Step 5. Avoid lifestyle inflation as income rises. Repeat for years. This is not flashy, it's not viral, but it works. And one day, you'll wake up and realize something powerful. You're no longer trapped. Your salary is optional. And when income becomes optional, freedom begins. If this video shifted your perspective even slightly, subscribe, because we're building thinkers here, not just earners. Remember, a salary can pay your bills, but ownership builds your future. Choose wisely.